What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another fresh commentary. Now today we're going to be talking about something different because a lot of people sub to me for different things. Some want to see gaming, some want to hear me talk about my life experiences, some want YouTube drama, and then there's a small amount of people who want me to talk about TV shows like I did in the past with Stranger Things. So I'm gonna just experiment, and if you guys are interested in more videos like this one, all I ask from you guys is you guys leave a like, and yeah, let's get into it. So recently the legendary show Avatar: The Last Airbender finally was available to watch on Netflix, and let me just say I love this show. I was watching this show when I was like 5 and have been obsessed with it for years now. It was funny because me and my friend were actually dying to watch the show over again, but the only way that we knew how was to buy each season off of YouTube, which was pretty expensive. Each season was about 20 bucks, which means I would have to pay about $60 just to watch the entire show, which is way too expensive. Then I heard the news that Avatar was finally gonna cross over to Netflix and be available to watch, and immediately once it became available I started binge watching the entire show with my friend, and I fell in love with it all over again. Although I watched the show many times and watched the fight between Aang and the Fire Lord on YouTube about 20 times, each time I rewatch it, it's like I'm watching the show over again with fresh eyes. It's just that good. But after watching the show again for the millionth time, I wanted to watch the one that comes after Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is The Legend of Korra, even though it's pretty bad. But despite all the hate and feedback on The Legend of Korra, I feel like I really needed to watch it after rewatching Aang's story on Netflix. And that really made me scratch my head and ask myself, why isn't The Legend of Korra on Netflix? And honestly, the best answer for this in a nutshell is it's available on other platforms and far more accessible than Avatar: The Last Airbender. You can watch it on demand from your cable provider, or the easiest way in my opinion is the Amazon Prime Video, which only costs you about 15 bucks. Now of course we want it available on Netflix to watch alongside Avatar: The Last Airbender, but it seems that it will never happen since you can watch it on Amazon, YouTube, iTunes, and a bunch of other platforms. I doubt Netflix will be added to the list because it's been available to these platforms for a very long time now. Of course, because the hype and Avatar being much popular again, they might cross it over to Netflix. There was even a petition online demanding Nick to add it to Netflix to be able to watch, and honestly I would love for this to happen. Better than me spending $15, I could just save money by watching it directly on Netflix alongside the original Avatar series. Because let's be honest, everybody has a Netflix subscription, especially now that Avatar is on Netflix. Like come on, they even added the crappy live action movie of Avatar, so why not add The Legend of Korra for people to binge watch as much as they're doing with the original Avatar series? If I would have to guess, I would have to say that later this summer it would be available. That is if they plan on releasing it on Netflix, because Avatar was trending on Twitter for 3 days straight once they released it onto Netflix. So that shows that the fanbase is massive and still wants even more after all these years. So releasing The Legend of Korra onto Netflix would be a good move for them, because they would get more people into the Avatar community as well and expand it much more. Of course, The Legend of Korra hasn't been getting the best love over the past years, because a lot of people and myself thought that it was all over the place compared to Avatar: The Last Airbender. But I'm sure even the people who hated the in and out of this show wouldn't mind it being on Netflix available to watch, especially after all these years. Not to mention that a lot of people didn't even know The Legend of Korra existed. They were just familiar with the original Avatar series and had no idea The Legend of Korra was even a thing. If I had to give my opinion on The Legend of Korra, I would have to say that they could have portrayed the story better, and I feel like they didn't really have to make the show move into the future, because there's just a ton of material in the comics that they could have incorporated into the original show. They could have made like a continuation of the ending, like a new season. But anyways, I'm not gonna go too full in depth about that. I'll leave that for another video that I've been dying to make. So if you're interested in that, subscribe, because I would definitely be making that one soon. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hate to say it, but right now they're focusing on the live action that's coming out soon, and other platforms have a deal with Nick and are still making money off the show, and I'm sure they wouldn't want to lose all of that by Netflix being added to their platform, basically eradicating all the other platforms, basically taking over with Netflix being on top. Because let's be honest, who would pay $15 to watch the show if it would be available on Netflix? But anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing what I had to say. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Either way, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.